It wasn't impressive.
Ready to get this one started. And into a sea of red.
Where you get it from? Rick.
Kansas City. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
He charged 6. 6 at all.
They start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's second down.
Nice chunk of yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
After the run, Goff going to throw. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. 2 yards on the pickup there. And now it's 3rd and 4. Now Goff. That is taken down. Chiefs sack. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. Now Remigio. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. This one completed to Rice. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Rice. But he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
The key to any screen play is all in the deception. That means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short gain.
They'll try for the first with Pacheco. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17.
It's that Mahomes run right here. I'm all over.
They'll run here with Pacheco. And it'll be a
going nowhere.
pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. We're scoreless.
Looking forward to every time. I'm waiting on it.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Mahomes now to throw. And he's got it. Chiefs. Noah Gray. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
I'm right there, man. They ain't give me that.
Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC.
Chiefs 7, Lions nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
This nigga ain't gave me no chance.
Definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. And the Chiefs D closes in on him again, and they drop him behind the line. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. He's airing it out for Williams. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Oh, he's got a little daylight.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
Hey, 43.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes.
Come on, man.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
On play action, it's Mahomes. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. That sack courtesy of Jack Campbell. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs.
43.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep over.
That ain't me.
And that will be incomplete.
Man.
Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th.
I want no screenplay. I know what's coming.
Yellow.
A screen.
Hero 15.
Better switch it up.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Mahomes now on the option right. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Patrick Mahomes, 33 yards. And the Chiefs have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. So a design run all the way, and he took it the distance. I don't know that anybody saw that coming.
Well, on this play, how about the vision of him, being able to see the open field, make his move, and get there. Oftentimes, defenses have a spy for the quarterback position to try and take care of it. On that play, if they did, it certainly didn't lost. Yeah, there's no doubt.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
I ain't had nothing to say till I got the lead.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. Now that should give him a spike.
I ain't
He's
got
across
nothing
the
left to
43.
Boys ain't doing that.
That's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Goddamn
The
line.
Lions offense ready to
Get
kick
'em.
off their next drive. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That other nigga on Montgomery don't drop that shit, man. Yeah, gonna make me take his ass out.
Mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
He'll let this go deep for St. Brown. And this is caught. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Off play action. Here's Goff. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer. But he couldn't complete.
I really just hit a button, threw it, and know who I was throwing it to.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jameer Gibbs punching it in from a yard away.
I ain't even hit no button. This nigga still flipping and shit.
That almost looked too easy, and I think
thanks
goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone
Get some
understands
momentum
the
going.
preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks.
Gotta show out in Kansas. Bro, gotta show out.
Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he's out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
Oh, what defense do I need to play? Let's go with this here, right here.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Watch this here. Yeah, it's like that.
This is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well. Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Man, come on, man. That's what I'm saying. Man, dude was throwing with his back turned, man.
But I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete.
Pressure scared him to death.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side.
Get out there.
Incomplete.
Get out there.
They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That could be
Good
the
field
shot
position.
needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well
Good
dissected
field
by the
position.
offense here in the first half.
He ain't worried.
After that possession,
He get it for. He get it at the half, so he good.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. He's going to go up top again. And that's caught inside the 30.
Look at that. Man, I wish he would have fumbled that shit for playing with me. Like, I ain't supposed to punish shit like that.
Extra point by Butker is on 2. And that makes it 21-8.
Cause my back's getting burned like that. It was 2 niggas back there.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Oh yeah. Oh, lucky bomb. We didn't worry about nothing like that. That was really on me. I wasn't in the right defense.
Ready to begin their drive. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together.
Check this out.
To try to cut into that deficit.
Why is he?
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now it's gone. Now he's going to step up and run. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
From the gun on third down, Goff. And that's going to be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4. They go ahead and snap it. Goff. Pass taken in by his big tight end. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a
I had to put him on a different route, make him his couple little moves.
Brandon, I have one word for you after that completion.
Get
for
out.
First down.
Lucky?
Analytics.
Well, the analytics say they punt the football there.
So we're changing to analytics as we go, right? What a big-time play for them. And really took a big-time chance.
Yeah, big-time first half chance.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around. And I've
Watch
seen
this
him
here.
pull in balls like this before.
Definitely.
But how about a little
Definitely
credit
gonna
to the
switch it over.
defense forcing that incompletion?
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. And the Chiefs are going to get him. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Here we go. 76. 20.
They are going for it. Goff. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position.
Yellow, yellow. Hey, 57, 57. There's on.
Mahomes going to throw. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
I believe I could see what they were trying to do there, but unfortunately, the
Boy, can
back
make
ran
that.
out of room. Too close
Yeah,
to
he
the
can make that.
sideline. And for defenders, we're often taught 11 on the field. Those sidelines can become the 12th defender. It worked to the defense's advantage on that play.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And how about this right out of
Go
the
back to
locker
them
room? An
Suns.
onside kick attempt. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? I guarantee he's been selling this one.
There he goes, right side. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, 49 yards. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
I don't need to. I don't need to.
Mahomes will throw for it. And he is into the end zone again. So get him some oxygen. He scores on the long run and then punches in the 2-point conversion for good measure. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. I kind of feel like
no
they
yards. I
reached a
can't
do or
get
die
nothing
point in
going.
this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Nick Bolton. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, whatever adjustments they're trying to make over on that sideline, Charles, this defense, they just seem to be a step in front of them and not giving them a chance to implement any of those changes. And here, a pick six, and they widen the lead.
Man, about to cut this shit off.
2 steps. And right now,
Getting
they are thinking
embarrassed.
hard about putting this opponent away. That turnover,
If I can end up with at least 24 by the end of this quarter, Mike
And that'll be a little too hot to
can
handle
do
as they'll
something.
skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
I'm down.
Goff and this Lions offense set for a first and 10.
Down damn near 30 points.
35-yard
What that
line.
is? 4, 5 touchdowns.
After the pick six, they go right back to the air. He's airing it out for Williams. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I guess that answers the question whether or not they want him throwing it again right away after throwing the pick six on the previous drive.
Yeah, not something conservative or underneath. Pretty big shot right there.
Get him right back in the saddle and say, go ahead and sling it, big guy.
A third quarter action from Kansas City. Second down and 10.
I never get top of their block like that.
Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Third down and 13. Here's Goff. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get him off the field with a 3 and out.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. They go for it on fourth down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29. On first and 10, here's Gibbs. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. From the 31, here's second down and 2. Here's Goff. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
I put it on, dude. Man, my fault.
Dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
13 yards on the play. And the Lions
Chris Jones on the stop. Well, that ground game just continues to struggle to really get any momentum in this ball game, Charles. And you're at the point here, third quarter, down 4 scores, probably going to have to put it in the air.
Oh, no question about it. So that's your only chance, your only opportunity. But think of the pressure you just put on your offensive line, because if you're a pass rusher, you're not even thinking about them running the football.
Jahmyr Gibbs. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Lions get a bit closer.
And that's another route that defenders would vote to take out of the game.
The wheel route?
Oh, without a doubt. You're just trying to move everybody in one direction. And whether it's a running back or another receiver, as they zip out on the sideline, you've got a problem on your hands.
Yeah, well,
Need this.
hate it there. It happened, and it resulted in a touchdown.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
That's caught. And he'll get in. And they're going to draw themselves 2 points closer.
36. Lions 16.
Hell nah. I can't afford you to be getting. I can't afford you to get 3 or nothing. I need to get some stops. No good field position.
And he tries to get as much as he can here while protecting the football as he dives to the ground.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Yellow. On the blue line.
Now a toss left for Pacheco. Down the sideline. He's on his way. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco with now his second touchdown of this third quarter.
Oh, yeah, that might be that dollar.
Another third quarter touchdown.
Got 2 good ones right there.
Butker now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Chiefs 43, Lions 16. Harrison
Now
Butker
after the
to kick off
touchdown,
for
here's
Kansas City.
Butker on to kick it away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, put the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Now gone. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very
It's out of bounds,
close to
man.
a turnover there in the end zone.
I see that screen ain't flipped. I was hoping it was out of bounds. It ain't like they gave it to you.
But it winds up incomplete.
So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Goff now to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
I get him that time. I get him that time. Try to take it from him last time.
43 yards. And the Lions are able to get a score back.
Hey, that white boy 6'4", man.
And they use that height on the
Always be able to go up there and get that.
We've seen the evolution of the wide receivers. They've gotten taller and taller, but they've retained their quickness and their speed. It's a lethal combination.
Always good to have wide receivers with them. And they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score.
Hell no, still down 20 points. Shoot, it's going too fast for me.
Kick this one away.
I think it's big from field position.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end
I
zone for a
need 2 more
touchback.
touchdowns without you scoring.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Still
This is
operating
the
with
play
a
right here.
comfortable lead
I'm all
despite
over
the
this.
score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. Pushing his way through. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
They'll run it here with Brown. And he will maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And that's also all for this 3rd quarter of play. We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4.
2nd and 10.
Yellow. Let's go on, Eddie. Right side.
Jet sweep. Here comes Worthy. And this is not going to work as planned. He's going to be met and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
The tackle made back at his 48-yard line.
I'm all over Word. I'm watching him. I'm watching Word.
Now here's Mahomes.
Got it. Damn.
That's complete. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Rashee Rice, 52 yards. These guys are able to push that lead out a little further. Butker on for the PAT. And that will bump the lead up to 26.
Makes the score Chiefs 50, Lions 24.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team.
Oh, my God.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident.
I guess because they were in the fucking Super Bowl, but I don't know how the hell they playing so good. Man, Kansas ain't supposed to be doing all that.
Gone. That is caught by Laporta. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle.
Look, big again, Kansas a lot of extra shit though, man.
3 yards the pick up there. So
Wow,
for the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
First down, Detroit.
Throwing again is gone. Over the middle and taken in by Laporta. And he'll get into the end zone.
Man, hot potato with the block. You know what's saying that?
Sam Laporta from 17 yards out. And
Stay-
the Lions are able to make
stay
some
adding
inroads
shit.
here to that deficit. A Goff and that Lions offense staying on the field. They'll try for 2.
The Lions will set up for the two-point conversion.
It's complete. And he's not going to make it to the goal line. They've been perfect on the night in two-point conversions, but not here, as this time they come up empty. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery.
That was a good kick, man. I should have got action at that now. Dang.
The best guys ready to make that play.
And
And that was a good
It was
kick.
executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Jack Campbell, his 2nd sack of the night.
15 at the 48-yard line.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Now Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the
Philip,
play back
man.
at the
Dang.
46.
Like,
And now defensively
so
they're
I'm
going
trying to save some time. Shit.
Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
Yellow. Hey, yellow. Hey, go.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. And now this defense trying to use the clock to their advantage. They'll take the timeout here with 2:08 left.
And then they'll have another stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Their defense was able to force the punt a moment ago, but that's really the first of about 8 steps that need to go right for them to get back in this as they start here 1st and 10. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
I picked that play. I'm trying to see how his route got changed. You know, supposed to be no shit like that.
Goff now looking to throw. He's going to let it fly. And yet again, Goff is intercepted. Mike Edwards picks it off. And the Chiefs are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
Yeah,
It wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Here's a 2nd and 5. Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On play action, it's Mahomes. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Here's the Chiefs punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Here's Khalif Raymond to return. And fights through one man. And right around the 20, he'll head out of bounds. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. But probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Goff. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. This pass down the field for Gibbs. And that's caught inside the 30. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 20.
I ain't probably had about 3 minutes here, but I ain't.
It's a gain of 60 yards. And the Lions 1st down.
I know.
Now Goff. And that'll be incomplete. I think this is what this game's become now. Just go deep, see if we can get something to go our way.
Yeah, not the most creative or most inventive play call there, but not much has worked for them throughout this game. They're almost at a loss about what to do.
Sam Laporta with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Lions have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time.
They didn't want to try.
Exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
And he's going to get in for the 2 points, and that'll make this a 10-point game. So 2 scores down,
2 possessions. Well, down a touchdown, maybe.
And the Chiefs have got it. And with that, they should have a victory.
Keep getting better. If I can just get down there.
Onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, Their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. This will be stopped about 2 yards
Oh,
shy of the
no, man.
marker. 8-yard
40.
gain, 2nd and 2. Mahomes going to throw it here. And this one incomplete. So the clock's
At least he running with that shit, man. Mike can stop it.
Smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'm guaranteeing he
Kid.
quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They go play fake. Mahomes. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
I was hoping he'd do something the way he was coming up in that shit.
And it'll be a turnover.
Oh, good man.
One last throw here for Goff. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses.